That has been the real value of internet since day one, is the feeling that however weird you are never alone, really. And I think that's why at first, with your survivor stories, that your first wave of followers were people in a different stage of the same process, or you had a loved one who was going through the same process and who were just yearning for someone who had walked this way and lived to tell. So nothing is as lonely as having a potentially lethal disease.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing is as lonely as having a loved one suffer.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if it's your child. I've been lucky. Both of my children have always been very healthy. But just imagine that your child is lying there and how you want to carry the pain for them, and you can't. You have to be the one who has to restrain the child when the doctors are doing something painful to them. That's just the worst, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And to have someone, I remember from the documentary with, help me, the Truly platform, where you could see your parents and how your parents were coping with the diagnosis and for the first time.
I missed that one.
No. It was a documentary that was made about you on a platform that's now called Truly.
I thought, okay,
And I could see your parents for the
right,
first time,
yeah.
right?
So
everyone
Truly did a video on me.
Yes.
Recognize your beauty or something. It was something
Yeah.
about, what's the tagline again? Something about basically
Cancer
accepting.
ate my face or something.
Yeah,
like
that
terrible
was
title.
well, you know that I had no say in that, obviously, but. Shaping your beauty or something.
Yeah.
Shake my beauty.
Shake my beauty. Yes,
right.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. The images that stuck with me the most as a parent, because there's all sorts of people watching YouTube.
Yeah.
Was that I could relate with the pain they were having of seeing your child suffer like that. So this is exactly what the internet is now facilitating, and that is. I don't like people calling it virtual friendships or virtual relations. These connections are real because they are valuable to people. So that's why it's valuable what you're doing. You're not doing it for the likes. You could easily. I see some of the titles are a bit clickbaity.
For sure, yes.
You deliver, on what you're.
I try.
Yeah,
I try.
It's not that you're like, had you there.
No. I do try to, and that's also why I'm doing this podcast. I really try to go.
So I think what you are doing is valuable to a lot of people. But I can imagine that now you can't rely on a story that's more than 18 months behind you.
It's been beaten to death, and people still want me to talk about it. And also the whole being ugly thing. I don't identify as ugly. I'm a very confident person. I like the way I look. I even think on a good day that my scar looks really cool. So, but every time I make a video about being ugly, my experience, it gets a bunch of views. So it's always there to grab, but I don't want to be that guy anymore. So,
I can already see the TED Talk. You know, it's a very TED Talky thing.
It is.
To have your personal branding evolve around something like that. So this is your work right now. And this is where we talk about, really, is that what's the rest of your story? You're in the middle now.
I was going to ask you to tell me. I brought you here to tell me. I wake up, half of the time I wake up feeling like, man, what am I doing? I'm lucky that my girlfriend is a very avid believer in me. She supports me, and she's like, right now is the time, like if you want to go back to a normal job at one point, like, not now, like, go for it. And I do feel like it's such a cliche, but when you can help someone, or when you read a simple comment about someone saying you inspired me to do this and that, like, that's such a nice feeling. It's so nice to get that rush when you know you're doing something that's actually valuable and not just making money, which I'm not really doing at all right now. It's we got to be honest about that. Speaking of needy occurrences, because you brought up the Truly story. I don't think I've told you, but tomorrow, I'll actually be on Iedereen beroemd, which is everybody. Cool. It's called Everybody Famous. It's Dutch. So there's a segment where a person comes in, talks about a very important event in their life, and then they have an artist who draws a picture.
Oh yes.
You know
That's, oh my God. Yeah. I've cried more often than I would like to admit.
I'm on there tomorrow.
And she is really
She's amazing.
good. I don't know how she does it.
It's crazy.
I know there's editing in between. But the result and the reaction on the face of the person who sees this is that's the whole program, really.
Yeah, it's tomorrow at 7:40 p.m. I'll be on there to talk about something. I got the picture right here. I can show you after the podcast.
Do you need help making better decisions in your life? Are you lacking self-confidence and motivation to get things done? Hire me today and get a direct daily line of communication with me through video chat and audio messages. I operate on a week-to-week basis, so no long-term investment is required. 7 straight days of Viking advice will get you right on track. Email me at lorenz.dries@gmail.com and change your reality. I'm ready whenever you are. See you soon.